One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will have the first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet.
Turning on the Jets. Lots of running room. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown Bulldog. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
The dream start for this offense. You get the ball at 25, and you go 75 yards, play one. Everybody excited, everybody confident, everybody jacked up. That's the way you start a football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Razorbacks offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll run play action. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw him out of rhythm. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Going up top. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball.
He lets it fly. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Dropping back. It's Shapen. Got it! Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. Mississippi State lines up with a first and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Gonna look downfield again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! Grab short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll try it again. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast, and he breaks open, and you have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero runner. Oh, it's kind of the opposite.
And the Razorbacks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quick pass on the fly motion. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Give to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a gap, it's Russell. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Green. Snagged in the middle, it's Jones. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The run from the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickups at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if we're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Quick strike through the air for the score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into defense because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
To the air, it's Shapen. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Got it in the middle, it's Reese. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Mississippi State going up tempo. Takes a handoff, it's Booth. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. To throw, it's Green. Makes the grab, it's Anthony. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Platt. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Russell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Intercepted for the 11th time. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. On the move, it's Booth. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Throwing right. Complete downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Barrels ahead. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Razorbacks buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the...
Oh, he's got some space. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Makes the grab past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that. He unleashes a long one. He's got it down the left side. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Scanning the field. It's Green. Off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 40. The 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And defenses are way less concerned with yards nowadays. It's being great in the red zone, and boy, did they come up big. They create the turnover, return the INT all the way down the field, and set their offense up now with the red zone opportunity.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Shapen. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open.
Wide open spaces. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Booth. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Reese. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. That throw and catch a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage.
There he goes! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Fit it in the window for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He got a step the field.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish the first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ohio is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the prior. A lopsided affair filled with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 21 to Akron. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Arkansas. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Booth. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gonna run it. It's Booth. Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to throw. It's Shapin. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs, and unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. Coming out with it, it's Anthony. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Looking to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Keeps the play going. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thompson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Mississippi State going up tempo. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll go to the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. He's got him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll try to power their way ahead. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for space. It's Daniels. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Now they'll try the right side. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Green. Sends it downfield. Catch inside the 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to go up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground. Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success.
Touchdown, Arkansas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Pulls it in. It's Reese. Then they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw. It's Shapen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give on the inside. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Reese. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's...
They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. on the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. Mark! Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. There he goes! He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving. Into the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board.
Let's go.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Green. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Power football with the run. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. No huddle here for the offense. On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. The quick out. And he just runs out of bounds, and I think he's short. I think he misjudged where he had to get. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the timing just a hair off.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense. Like, you got the ball in great field position. You are set up to succeed in 2 straight incompletions. A big 3rd down coming to see if they can maximize this drive.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Shapen. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. field, his third interception of the day. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the...
Makes the grab on the shot. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got room to work. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Pulls it in, it's Glover. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Reese. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way, got down to the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Going up top again. Finds his man. It's Booth. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. Now on first and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Bulldog! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple positions.
Throw to the end zone, it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Give to the back. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, cause direct. That had to be a blown assignment. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Makes his man miss. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meat open wound. Field goal is good. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Chapin. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Mississippi State right back to the line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up.
Kick interference. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the air on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why